So I was just on live. When I was on live, we were talking about politics. I don't talk about politics, and in this moment, I'm being guided to give my political standpoints. I personally feel that with the way, I live in America, with the way that things are, I feel very passionately about my standpoint, which is, I'm not gonna play with you. I don't wanna play with you. I don't feel like it's a game where we're playing together. I don't feel like it's a game where it's sensible. I think that it's all goofy. I think that, one, why are we trying to, not we, because I don't do this, but if I'm in the little booth, in the little judicials, and I'm sitting there with the people who are in the little hot seats, I'm not going to sit here and talk to y'all and try to convince y'all that my point makes sense. I know my point makes sense, and you know it makes sense too, but I'm not trying to uphold this system. I don't feel like this system needs to be upheld. Even in this moment, as I'm sharing this with y'all, I'm feeling so much energy release in my mind that I'm like, oh, I'm very passionate about this, and I've been holding this in for so long, and I have not shared any takes. I have not shared any things. I have not shared my points of view, and so now all my points of view feel jumbled. Now it's making sense to me why I didn't share so much of this, but it's because it has not made sense to me my whole life. Homelessness is something that has always been stupid as hell to me. When we all know that there's mad buildings around here that are empty. We all know, and I don't want to censor my language as well. Anytime we talk about politics, I feel like we're always having to censor something or use some type of coded language. No, we're real ass people, and I want to have real ass conversations with real ass everyday ass language, not this bootleg ass lawyer ass jargon sometimes that we be trying to use just to talk around an issue. This shit is dumb. This shit is fucking stupid. How about that? Like, that's it. And sometimes we try to make ourselves seem so ridiculously intelligent, and I do this as well, and it's just like, no, we all know that black people don't need to be arguing with anybody that's white about power. Babe, first of all, if we as a people, as black people, are going to say that we have all of this influence, all of this power, all of this, then why are you arguing with a Becky about giving you rights? Why are you arguing with a Cheeto about giving you rights? That doesn't make any sense. Just go do what the fuck you want to do and call it a motherfucking day. At the end of the day, if we're even talking about prisons and things and who's in there, I believe that there's like a whole, like the minority is not people of color at all. And so I really just feel like it's all just stupid. I feel like it's all really goofy. And it really just takes me out of my body because I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. But why am I going to argue with folks about what doesn't make sense and we already know it doesn't make any sense? I don't want to uphold this. If it needs to crumble, let it crumble. If it needs to fall, let it fall. If it all has to go to shit, let it all go to shit. I understand what that means. I understand what could come out of that. I understand the uproar and the chaos and the tower that could really go off. But my thing is, why would I don't even have the question. I'm not going to be a part of trying to quite literally, actively, consciously uphold these things. Now, maybe my lack of involvement may actually uphold some things because I'm not being involved. But you know what? This is where the moment comes where I was on live and someone said, don't worry about how people receive what you have to say. Just say it and know that you said what you had to say. I just care about people so fucking much, and I love people so fucking much that I'm just like, to sit here and feel other individuals choose to pretend like they don't have power that I know they have kills my soul. It literally takes my light out of my body. It makes me just feel enraged, and I'm okay being enraged, yet I don't want to live here. And I feel that when I start talking like this, these are things that could go viral, and then my life could change completely in a way that makes me feel like I won't have control that I want to have. And I would rather just sit in my bubble and just be fucking happy on my own. But now I've reached a point where I'm so fucking joyous and I've helped out so many people with their spirits that I'm believing I'm being guided now to say some things that are just quite just raw. And if I really do care about people like I say I care about people, then wouldn't I actually get involved? Wouldn't I actually then say something? Wouldn't I actually then participate in the way that would be the most natural? Saying the things that I know make sense, such as I don't believe that black people need to be arguing with anybody about power, like, or rights or any of those things. They're not taking anything away from you, babe. You're doing that yourself by not doing the inner work that you need to do to be able to feel your fucking emotions, all of your emotions, be able to cultivate a healthy way of expressing these emotions for yourself to where they don't cause harm to you or anyone outside of you. Because as people, we all know on a cellular level, it feels so fucking uncomfortable in our bodies to harm another person. This is why I'm also so fucking meticulous with the way in which I speak, because I don't want to harm people, because I understand how that makes me feel. I fucking love loving on people. I love being bubbly, bubbly, juicy, juicy. It feels so fucking good for me to just hug folks and let them feel the gentleness in my heart and feel their body calm down. I love when I hug a friend and they're like, and I'm like, don't let me go, girl. Exhale. Why are you not breathing right now? What's going on? And they're like, oh, and I'm like, thank you. Now do that again. Okay, great. Now let me go, bitch. Like, what the fuck kind of hug were you trying to give me, girl? What were we, two rocks rubbing up against each other, girl, causing friction? No, girl, I'm already naturally dry-skinned. We don't want to be ashy over here, girl. I do my best to stay as moisturized as possible, girl. Let's relax and let's moisturize each other with the love that's here. Let's let the water flow. You got to feel the fucking emotions. So this whole politics situation, like, I love Kerry Washington, for example, and I mean to bring her in this because I fucking, again, I used to watch Scandal down, bitch, and this is what happens with celebrities and shit, is that we all of a sudden has this like thing where we're like, oh, they're gonna do this, they're gonna be like this, and blah, 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 blah. I'm so sorry, Kerry, girl, I done brought you into this shit, but I'm not gonna re-record this video and you just ended at this point, but, you know, much love to you, baby. So the thing is this, when I saw videos of her telling people to go vote, I said, no, Kerry, no, don't be one of those people, girl. No, please tell me no, don't be her. Because I was like, girl, you already know the scams that are going on in that office, and you know that no matter who the fuck we vote for is giving scam, rooski. It's all just scams. I'm not going to be a part of the scam, girl. I don't want to be a part of the scam. And so I feel like at this point, people say like, well, then what's the solution? Bitches be wanting a big ass solution that's going to fix everything today because they don't want to get rid of their conveniences and they don't want to deal with the discomfort that comes with healing. There's going to be discomfort. There's going to be yuck. There's going to be issue. There's going to be ick. There's going to be like, oh my God, what the fuck do we do? There is going to be the but I personally do believe that out of all the people on the planet, we get fucking bored on this earth. There's so many jobs and not even jobs. There's so many things to do on the planet. Somebody genuinely just loves to be fucking busy all the time. A Leo. You get what I'm saying? Somebody genuinely doesn't have an issue working at a motherfucking factory, but I'm pretty sure they want to be taken care of. So it's not even about making money. Just take care of the motherfuckers. I just feel like there's already buildings, there's already systems, like not even systems, there's already buildings, there's already work to do, there's already flow, there's already these things. I get that we say, well, who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Somebody. I guarantee you somebody is gonna be like, bitch, I ain't got nothing else to do, bitch. I'm chilling, I'm cool. I work at the little Burlington, shit. Just make sure I got a cool little pad. Make sure I got some groceries and shit. Somebody loves to farm, I'm sure. And they'll be like, bitch, I'll make the food and shit. Just make sure that, you know, I ain't gotta pay nothing ridiculous. We don't even need money. That's not even a thing that we require. It's just something that we fucking do and we are perpetuating because it's something that we've known. But it's like, bitch, and we talk about critical thinking. Bitch, the bitches that be talking about, I'm not gonna judge nobody, so we're not gonna go there. I just personally feel like if it comes down to critical thinking, bitch, we don't need a lot of this shit at all. We don't need a lot of the materials and things. What we really need is fucking like, we need each other. We need to feel each other. We need to feel loved. We need to feel supported. We need to feel seen. We need to feel held. We need to feel appreciated. We need to feel valued. We need to feel nurtured. None of that has to do with money. None of that has to do with even working. None of that has to do with business. None of that has to do with any of those things. Literally, we can give each other a collective fucking hug, not even all together. I hug you, you hug her, you hug him, he hugs her, blah, 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 blah. That will already help people feel fucking better, especially if it's a genuine fucking hug. There's so many people on the planet who genuinely love people. It's not that hard. We just don't want to give up certain shit because of whatever the fuck is going on. It's gonna unearth all of these emotions that have been buried. We know how to transmute energy. There's a lot of us on the planet that know how to work through this, and we're not all degree therapists. Some of us are just genuinely fucking holistic ass people whole ass beings that just know how to love because we were born this way. We've always been this way. Like, why the fuck, my friend said today, why are we up selling motherfucking like salad? It's watering dirt. It's a God gift. What the fuck is going on? Bitch.